After the court resumes, Mr. McLaughlin says he has no further questions. John Cooper says he has a few further questions in his re-examination. Don't forget, John Cooper is defending Thomas CaShMaN. Mr. Cooper asks, "It's been put to you, you were garden hopping. It was put to you, you were cut as a result of that escapade. You told the jury you were examined upon your arrest." Thomas CaShMaN says, "When I got arrested, they said we'd like to take pictures of your body. I said, yeah, of course." "Were there any injuries recorded on your body?" says John Cooper. "None whatsoever, apart from on my knees. I had 2 carpet burns from when I was arrested. I had 2 burns off the police. They flung me about a bit when I was on the carpet. That was all," says Thomas CaShMaN. Thomas CaShMaN is then shown the Under Armour t-shirt. The t-shirt was taken from Mab Lane. John Cooper says, "Can you see any blood on that?" "No, just a hole," says Thomas CaShMaN. "There's a small cutting out. Is that where the blood spot was?" "I don't know," says Thomas CaShMaN. The jury had then shown the t-shirt. "Did you garden hop? Jump over the fences or on the backs?" says John Cooper. "No, I did not," says Thomas CaShMaN. "You were asked on numerous occasions to name people, primarily people in your neighbourhood. You refused to do so. Are the police trusted?" asked Mr. Cooper. "No, it's where I live. I live in Liverpool. I live in Huyton. Everywhere in Liverpool is the same. We don't trust the police," says Thomas CaShMaN. "Why didn't you give the names?" says John Cooper. "Because I didn't want to. I didn't want my friends to go and get arrested," says Thomas CaShMaN. "Is naming people to the police seen to be the dumb thing in your community?" says John Cooper. "If you was to name somebody, you'd get called a grass, basically," says Thomas CaShMaN. Thomas CaShMaN is then asked about the period in time in which he did not have a phone. John Cooper says, "Was your business affected over those few days?" "No, it was not," says Thomas CaShMaN. "In terms of trips to the cemetery, the prosecution suggests you just made that up. Is that right?" says John Cooper. "No, I didn't make it up. I went to the cemetery and Craig threw the bin bags out into the big bins," says Thomas CaShMaN. "The Crown suggests you made that up in the last few days," says John Cooper. "No, I didn't," says Thomas CaShMaN. Mr. McLaughlin put to you comments asked by the police. "You were answering no comment to everything," says John Cooper. "Yes, everything. I gave a prepared statement, and from then on I gave no comment," says Thomas CaShMaN. Mr. Cooper then says about other questions Thomas CaShMaN refused to answer, including where he lived and whether he had a girlfriend. John Cooper says, "You are answering no comment to every single question." "Yes, I got advised to," says Thomas CaShMaN. John Cooper says, "There'll be no further questions for the defendant." So that'll be the end of part 3. Next up is Nicky McHale. Let's see what he has to say, eh?